For this review, we have the Transformers Legacy United Optimus Prime, specifically the G1 Universe Optimus Prime. Um, Almost designating that this is a different Optimus than Siege Optimus or 86 Optimus. So this guy is a deluxe. He's pretty interesting that they came out with this figure. There's been so many Optimus figures this year, like G1 styled Optimus, not even talking about other iterations. So it's kind of amazing. Yeah, and just thinking like we've got uh the Masterpiece Jinrai coming. We just got 86 Optimus. Yeah, there's been a lot that have come out this year. So we get to see a nice rendering of his truck mode, and we can kind of see, kind of peek back here that he can store his weapons on the back. On the side, we get some nice artwork, very toy inspired head. On this side, we just have the Legacy United poster. Got the UPC on the bottom, and on the back, pretty straightforward. He transforms into a truck, and he's got his blaster and his axe. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of the package. He's got a booklet that is larger than him. And then here he is on the tray. And he's got his accessories hidden in this little pouch back here. All right. And here he is in robot mode. And this is what was in the little baggie. Um, I I don't remember them talking about this. So he's got a little hologram translucent matrix. I know he came with a gun, but he comes with the fat gun and the smaller gun. Yeah, I don't think I picked up on that. I don't remember Hasbro talking about this. And then he's got the Energon X. And I will say that having this guy in person uh feels a little special. Like seeing this on Hasbro live streams, I was like, okay, that's interesting. But having it in person, like, and it might be also that I had the original Optimus. I've had many more Optimus figures over the years. The G1 look is just always like a thing that you, at least for me, that I come back to, that I have a real affinity for. Also, I didn't know that he had rubber tires. This guy's got rubber tires. That's kind of amazing. Um, Not many of these generation figures are like that. Like Beachcomber has tires. Um, Sandstorm has rubber tires. Wonder why they did that. Notice the hands don't rotate. That would be a big thing. I think maybe they could have made these plastic and give him a little bit of articulation in his hands, but he's a cool little figure. That's really nice. So, you get to pick which gun he has. He could hold both of them if he wanted. The axe goes on pretty straightforward, like it plugs in like a gun. So you got that. He's got this whole light piping thing, which a lot of times I do not like because it's not getting enough light. The plastic is not translucent enough. Like they'll give a figure that has blue eyes, like this super dark blue plastic that the light piping never works for. On him, this works really great. If you don't like it, I guess you could maybe take the head apart and paint it, but I've looked at him, and I got this studio light set up, but even in normal light, the yellow picks up very well. There's a good bit of detail in the face, like he's got the little tiny vents on the mouth. You can see the little indentions on the crest. Some really good sculpting on the grill. He's even got the little things sculpted on his arms that are normally stickers. Same thing here. Yeah, I you can already tell they're gonna redo this. There's gonna be like a special version, and they're gonna paint all this stuff. I can't see them not doing that. What else? I guess that's kind of it, but it's 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 enough, like that's G1 Optimus. That's him all day, every day. Uh Articulation, head is on a ball joint. The head is so close to the body that you're not going to get a whole lot of movement, but there is movement there. He's got some pretty decent articulation in the shoulders. These smokestacks do turn, so you can pretend that they're guns. He's got bicep swivel. That's mostly because of transformation. As we talked about, the hands don't do anything. Um, he has a hip skirt that can get out of the way so that you can have him sit. And then there's a whole uh, disc disc hinge style hip structure that is also on a inner swivel there, and there's upper thigh swivel, and there is knee bend, so he's got all that. These wheels get out of the way, so you can get some extreme posing, and the feet tilt inward. They will go down. It's really transformation, not really articulation point. But he's got pretty much everything a modern, generations transformer would want. So really nice. So let's do some comparisons while he's in robot mode. So I've got a G1 Optimus, and this is from one of the modern recent Walmart uh, releases. This one came out, oh, I'm trying to remember, before COVID. So it was like 2018, 2019, something like that. And for the most part, this is a pretty good representation of G1 Optimus. This mold is not original in any sense, but they I'm not sure if they remolded an original mold or they did like a rescan and kind of redesigned him from the ground up. But for the most part, we'll say this is G1 Optimus. And then here is a Siege Optimus. Uh, just to give you an idea of height, like these guys are not really in comparison very, at all. But this is cute. So that is our figure comparison. Yeah, this is a nice, like, let's say you're kind of into Transformers, or you're on a budget. Everybody's got a budget of some sort. This is a nice, way to get an Optimus, especially if you're into the G1 aesthetic, and the size and the accessories. Like, this is going to be fun to like have at a desk. Like, if you got a desk job, you can have this guy and kind of mess with him, and this is like the perfect little Optimus to have by your desk. Now, I'm curious if they're going to do other figures like this. We kind of already have too much. We've got Missing Link, we've got We've got an animation version of this guy that just came out, another Walmart exclusive. We've got 86. We've got, you know, Masterpiece, MPG. There's a lot of Transformer toys right now, and especially for the whole, original toy look. They're probably doing too much. So I'm curious if they're gonna expound on this at all. It's at least an interesting way to get like a budget figure, and I would be down for, more of these, at a, $20 price point. If we get like a, for instance, Prowl, Jazz, you know, we'll never get a Megatron, but we'll need some Decepticons, maybe some Seekers or something. Probably not in the cards, but this is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna transform this guy on camera because he's got to be pretty easy, right? And I'm guessing he is, basically G1. So there's not really much to G1 Optimus. Okay. That feels a little scary. Pulling this arm down for the first time, it puts a lot of pressure on this joint, on this arm, this little aperture. It is, it's basically that thin, like as thin as this little bar right here. So I would maybe be a little careful. Don't go too rough on that. I do like this whole design though. Like this is very clever way to deal with the fists. The feet pegs are a little weird. They kind of have like little teeth on them, so they feel like they need to go in at an angle. I just need to. Okay, doing that without a camera in front of you is much easier. And then the fuel tanks have this little nub on them that kind of go into a little nub on the back of the elbow, and that's it. He does have a trailer hitch, and he's got like a million. He's got 5 millimeter ports back here, so uh, you can load him up with stuff if you wanted to. Yeah, this is kind of nice. Thinking about all the weird little Optimus figures that we've gotten over the years, if there was a time when there wasn't a lot of Transformers in the US, and uh, Japan had this line called Robot Masters. They had this Optimus that I really wanted, and I remember seeing that Optimus at a Transformers convention like 20 hmm, like 2014, 2015, and it was like completely underwhelming. Okay, so I'm curious. Let's see if the 86 trailer works on him. And it does. It's way too big, but it does work. I'm sure the Siege trailer would work on him too. So that's crazy. All right. So that is our review. This is a very fun little Optimus. He's got a lot of articulation. He's got a few surprises. And again, he is just super fun to mess with and transform and pose. So highly recommended. He's not gonna really fit in much. You could, you could pretend he's, a separate character from Siege Optimus, I guess. But, his size makes him kind of unique. He would go well with that Bumblebee that came out a few years ago, the little tiny one that came with the exosuit Spike. So maybe that'll be a good way to pair him up. That's the review. Hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comments. As always, tune into more videos coming up. And if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you.